Nostalgiamedia's The Quest for One Nigeria series is designed to profile the deliberate steps taken after the Nigerian Civil War, the Biafra War, to heal a broken nation and engender the blending and unification of Nigeria and Nigerians, as one nation, one people. The Nigerian federal military government of the period following the Biafra War, led by General Yakubu Gowon, and subsequent military administrations introduced and expanded institutions, platforms, and processes designed to encourage and strengthen national unity. These initiatives include the National Youth Service Corps Program, the federal government colleges, the defunct Federal Schools of Arts and Science, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAM, the federal universities, the National Troop of Nigeria, the Federal Character Commission. The principle of the federal character was first introduced under General Murtala Mohammed's administration in 1975, it was later expanded and written into the 1979 Constitution under General Olusegun Obasanjo's military government, and finally institutionalized with the formal creation of the Federal Character Commission, FCC, in 1996, under the military administration of General Sani Abacha. The idea was clear: public institutions, jobs, and appointments had to reflect the diversity of the federation, giving every region, every tribe, and every religion a rightful place in the structure of power. The FCC is supposed to be a safeguard against exclusion, but in practice, it has often been distorted. Instead of producing fairness, it has fueled a culture of entitlement, patronage, and mediocrity. Over the decades, Nigeria's leaders have turned governance in Nigeria into a process and platform for attaining selfish motives, massaging personal egos, in turns. From one administration to the next, the refrain has been the same: "It is my turn." Èmil'òkàn, whether vocalized or not, actions, they say, speak louder than voice. From July 1966, the rotation of power has often been framed as a way to keep the peace between Nigeria's regions, but in reality it has become a bargaining chip among the elite, called a cabal, amongst the general population, who are yet to witness or benefit from the enormous resources that Nigeria and Nigerians are blessed with. For everyday Nigerians, not much has changed, in spite of Nigeria's enormous wealth in natural resources. Roads remain broken, schools are heavily underfunded, and hospitals are neglected. Instead of serving the people, each administrative cycle has been used to consolidate patronage, reward loyalists, enrich personal networks, and punish real and perceived non-supporters. The principle that is supposed to guarantee fairness has been hollowed out into a cycle of self-interest, where the loudest cry in Nigerian politics is not, "Let me serve," but, "It is my turn." Amid this drama, cultural voices have kept memories alive. In 1971, just a year after the Biafra War, a group of musicians from southeastern Nigeria emerged as a force in highlife music. They were the Oriental Brothers International Band. Led by Dr. Sir Warrior, Christogonus Ezebiro Obinna, 1947–1999, along with Ferdinand Dan Sach, Emeka Apara and Godwin Kabaka Apara, 1946–2024, the Oriental Brothers created a musical brand that blended Igbo traditional rhythms with highlife, layered with lyrics that spoke of history, memory, and moral duty. They gave voice to the Igbo people's resilience after the war while also addressing the broader Nigerian audience about justice, integrity, equity, and unity. One of their most celebrated songs, Murtala Mohammed, was a tribute to the late military head of state of Nigeria, who ruled briefly from 1975 until his assassination in 1976. Through the song, the Oriental Brothers mourned his death but also drew the attention of Nigerians and humanity to issues in equity and divine judgment. While government policies through institutions like the Federal Character Commission promise balance through bureaucracy, the Oriental Brothers turned to music to demand something deeper: the need for leaders with vision, integrity, sense of justice and equity. Where the FCC became entangled in politics, real and contrived quotas, the music of the Oriental brothers carried a moral clarity that still resonates. Their tribute to Murtala was not about whose turn it was to rule, but about what kind of leadership could move Nigeria forward. Today, the cry, "It is my turn," still dominates Nigeria's politics, but the question remains, whose turn is it really, the political class or the people? If leadership continues to mean only another opportunity for the elites to appropriate their slice of the national cake, then the dream of one Nigeria remains that, a dream. The Oriental brothers remind us that culture records truth even when politics works to twist truth. Their voices still challenge Nigerians to demand better, a nation where federal character is not a tool for selfish ambition but a framework for fairness, justice, and unity. May Nigeria happen for all Nigerians and for friends of Nigeria.